And the Jackets recover. Deanna Lucas with it after a stoppage of play. Another stoppage of play. Corin fouls Lucas. They'll give her some more space there on the outside. She's at that far side 20. Now back to Hildreth. Hildreth swings it to Beretich. Working it up this near side here. Here's Tope. Tope into a triple team. Finds her way out of it. Jackets looking for a successful clear. Lucas with the long pass. Can't connect it. A turnover. Oberlin controls the ground ball after it falls to the turf, and here they come on the fast break on offense. Looks like they're going to settle it down as it was covered by BW well. Fifth-year goalkeeper, senior Ashley Hildreth in there. No shots yet for Oberlin. Here comes a drive, and an illegal screen is going to be called on Oberlin. That got Jensen open, but draws a foul. BW gets it the other way. Another Oberlin turnover. Here's Taylor Nadal working on the near side. Able to clear it over the midline. Looking for somebody to pass it off to. Finds Tope, the freshman, working the near side sideline. And they say cross check. They'll send it towards the VW way. Now behind the cage with Sid Chamberlain. Chamberlain looking to drive. Finds a pass inside. Shot is sent away. Went off the pipe. Jackets will move it around. Shot came from Taylor Miklos. Referee's going to put some time back on the shot clock. Jackets still have it on offense, up 1-0, 11:23 remaining in the first quarter. Here's Lucas up top. Looking to work inside. Makes a move past the defender. Shot and a score. A bouncer into the bottom right corner. Deanna Lucas finds the back of the net for the second time today for the Jackets. Her first goal, though. Radek scored the first one, and now Lucas follows up that one.
Goal, Baldwin Wallace by number 7, Deanna Lucas. Her first, unassisted on the play.
That's Lucas's fifth goal of the season. Picked up 4 in the first 2 contests. And we got the video back, so no more radio style call, but it was fun for a moment. Jackets took a 2-0 early lead if he had the sound turned off. Goal came from Caitlin Radek with about 30 seconds just ticked off the clock. She scored right away for the Yellow Jackets, and then Deanna Lucas just followed that up with another goal. Both of those goals unassisted. And Beauvoir controls the draw. Jackets firing on all cylinders early. So that one dribbled out of bounds off Beauvoir. Now Oberlin will control, send it back to their defense. And they get it over half. Successful clear for Oberlin. Here's Wilson. Now to Mills. Mills up top. It's Bet Inhofe with it. Oberlin will swing it around, and Nadal comes in, makes an aggressive play. But they're going to give it back to Oberlin. Nadal almost got in there to steal it away. Pass inside. Mills finds the back of the net. Puts one past Hildreth. Oberlin gets on the board. Lauren Mills, the freshman out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Goal Oberlin by number 24, Lauren Mills.
That was Oberlin's first shot.
33, Audrey Corin.
First shot finds the back of the net. Not too bad. Oberlin finally gets the ball on offense. They settled it down. A nice connecting pass to Lauren Mills for the score. Oberlin 2 years ago went 4-2 before their season was canceled. due to COVID, but they beat John Carroll in that season, 19-17, so that's notable. A different team today that you're seeing that maybe came out 2 years ago as Radek controls the draw, but still a strong program. Caitlin Radek now. Over to Tope. Now with Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the drive. Puts it in the back of the net. Another goal for the Jackets. Count them up 3 in this first quarter in the first 5 minutes of play.
Goal, Yellow Jackets by number 6, Sid Chamberlain. Her first, unassisted on the play.
Chamberlain also came into this one with 4 goals. That'll be her 5th. Lots of women's lacrosse going on in the OAC today. Marietta already beat Franciscan earlier, 15-7. Game's final. Otterbein taking on Worcester in the start of the second quarter. Score is 6-5. John Carroll taking on Allegheny. We'll update you on that score because this BW team just played against Allegheny Gators and fell to them. So we'll see what they do against the conference rival John Carroll throughout the night as the draw is controlled by Radek. Jackets doing a nice job controlling the possession so far. Here's Rennick Mellon. She'll get a head start at the 10 and then send it to Tope, now behind with Chamberlain. Jackets swing it around. Desbouvois looking to get something going. Now swings it to Radek. Radek on the drive. In the right hand. Save. Gets the rebound. Puts it back and sends it out of bounds. 2 really great looks from Caitlin Radek at the net. Picked up the rebound off of the Oberlin keeper. Desbouvois up top. Sends it over to Lily Tope. Now with Chamberlain. 35 seconds left on the shot clock. Jackets taking their time on this one. Here's Radek. Wants to give it a go again. Nothing open. Sends it to Tope. Tried to find the cutting Maddie Ray, but it was sent to Rye. Jackets fight for the ground ball and come up with it. Lily Tope picks it up off the turf. Now to Lucas with the shot. Low shot clock. And a save from Logan McDermott Mostowee. Held cross on BW. That was Kayla Wilson working with the pass. Oberlin gets it back. Comes Oberlin on the break. Blevins didn't like what she saw inside. Swings it to Inhofe. Inhofe with a screen. A shot was deflected. It's going to be off BW. Oberlin controls possession. Here on the near side with Corin. Up top to Mills. Now to Inhofe. And Inhofe sends a pass out of bounds. That's an Oberlin turnover. Oberlin unable to set up their offense. A couple of turnovers have made things tough. And there's a BW turnover. Baratich sends it out of bounds. Looking for Lily Poland on the sideline, who picked up the start. A drive inside. Corin. And a save by Hildreth. Oberlin still with it up top. Now on the wing. Here's Payne. Switches over to the left, swings it to Inhoff. Inhoff gets a screen from Payne. Right-handed shot, saved by Hildreth. Saw it all the way. Hildreth with 2 saves on the possession. Stalls Oberlin's offense here in the first quarter. They've just scored once. Score is 3-1. If you're just joining us, still first quarter action. Jackets trying to clear it. Poland working on the near side sideline. And a block from Shima Bukaro. Radek chases down a ground ball. Fast break for the Yellow Jackets. Here comes Radek with the right hand. Now slows it down. Controls the offense. Behind with Chamberlain. Here's Lucas with a dodge in the right hand. Flips it over to Tope. Tope with a strong drive sent away by Mills. Jackets swing it around. Desbouvois on the left side. Quick pass into Matty Ray is stolen away. But the Jackets able to recover the ground ball again. Here's Chamberlain. Strong drive past GLE and a shot. Low save. Another save for Logan McDermott Mostowi. Looking for someone to pass to. Finally gets it off. Annie Payne retrieves that one. And Oberlin works it over the midline nicely. On the far side, working on Nadal. And a great pass and a score. That time, Shimabukuro finds the back of the net. It was just a one-timer on the backside. It had the goalie Hildreth working. He caught her on the backside there. It was a great finish by Emily Shimabukuro.
Goal Oberlin by number 35, Emily Shimabukuro. And assisted by number 15, Izzy Sunday.
An even better pass from Izzy Sunday on the break. Oberlin finds their second goal here. 3:47 remaining in the first quarter. It's a back and forth game. 3-2 the score. A couple more games in the OAC to go over. Heidelberg's taking on Westminster. Mount Union taking on Washington and Jefferson. Ohio Northern with an Ohio battle against Wittenberg. And Muskingum starts against Mount St. Joseph today. Levin's able to control the draw. Oberlin has not been able to control much off the draws. Just one draw control to BW's 4. Behind the cage, here's Corin. Corin working on Poland. A shot and a score. Finds the top left corner. Hildreth couldn't make the save. Tie game.
Yo women by number 33, Audrey Corin, her first unassisted on the play.
Corin scored 9 goals in the 2021 campaign. Finds the back of the net here in 2022 for the first time. Desbouvois against Lauren Mills. Radek and Inhoff on that backside wing. Desbouvois with a nice control. Working the break now. Here's Chamberlain. With the left hand, working inside. Tried to get the angle, couldn't, and swings it to Tope. A little bit under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Here's Caitlin Radek. Lily Tope with a wing dodge. Lost it. Trying to get it back against a double team. Does so. Now to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looks to send it to a teammate. Finds Radek. Radek lost it but got it back. Now to Lily Tope up top. 34 seconds on the shot clock. Radek already with a goal in this one. Back to Lucas. Lucas working in a shot with the offhand. Falling away. Couldn't connect on the shot. Still a couple of seconds left on this shot clock though. Chamberlain looking to find a teammate. Driving. Pointing out where her teammates should be. And has to send it out of bounds as the shot clock ticks all the way down. A great defensive possession for Oberlin. Payne up the sideline. Able to find a pass up to Shimabukuro. Oberlin on the break. The shot and a save. What a nice save from Ashley Hildreth. Izzy Sunday tried the same spot as Shimabukuro tried before that. Top left corner. Not going to beat Hildreth there twice. Here comes Desbouvois now on the far sideline. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. Hildreth gets it off. Excuse me, that's Radek who gets it off to Poland. Tope was frustrated there, thought that Poland had her on the cut, but couldn't find her. Now the Jackets will slow it down. Miklos on the far side. Over to Rennick Mellon. Mellon over to Tope. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Behind the cage. Here's Chamberlain. Screen from Lucas. Chamberlain working inside. Shot wide of the net. Recovered behind by Mellon. 5 seconds to play. 4, 3. Mellon can't get it off. But she's going to get a free position here. Draws the foul on the inside. Interested to see how many seconds they're going to put on this first quarter clock. Just one. It's got to be a quick shot here from Rennick Mellon. It's going to come from the right hand. Driving inside, and time will expire. Did not get the shot off. And Oberlin stands tall at the end of the first quarter. Game is tied 3-3 at the end of the first. Teams will switch sides, and we'll be right back after a quick break. Welcome back to OAC Women's Lacrosse here on BWYellowJackets.com. It's a non-conference battle in the second quarter here at George Finney Stadium, Trestle Field. Luke Schradel joining you. 3-3 tie here after the first quarter. A couple of unanswered goals from the Oberlin Yeowomen. BW started out hot with a couple of goals early and have not been able to find the net since 10 minutes in that first quarter. They've done well at the draw, though. That's where they've really been able to control possession. 5-2 on draw controls. And the Yellow Jackets chasing after another one. But Oberlin controls that time after a push in the back from the Yellow Jackets. Oberlin will start this second quarter with the ball. Here's Blevins. Now over to Shima Bukuro. She'll drive and a shot. Dribbles almost past Hildreth, but she's able to corral it right before it went over the line. Score stands at 3-3. Jackets trying to clear it now. Here's Baratic on the far side. Working against a triple team. They say she got hit on the shoulder. They'll keep it going. Tries to get it off to Lucas and does so. Beautiful pass. Connects for the Yellow Jackets. Here comes Lucas on the break. Jackets with numbers inside. Score! Sid Chamberlain finds the back of the net for the second time today with an assist from Deanna Lucas. Jackets up 4-3 now.
Goal, Yellow Jackets by number 6, Sid Chamberlain, her second. Assisted by number 7, Deanna Lucas, her first.
Lucas now with 2 points in the game after that assist. That's her first assist on the season. Chamberlain's 6th goal of the year. Comes after an excellent save by Ashley Hildreth. You never know where the ball's going to go after it hits you. And she turned around at the right time to dig the ball out of the line, bring it out of the net. And then a great clearing pass from Baratic found Lucas, and Lucas drove all the way in, found Chamberlain, and they scored. Radek tripped on the draw. BW controls for another possession. Radek with it. Shot clock issue still going. They want to reset it. It's a big issue in college lacrosse at this level, is getting that shot clock to be perfect. It's tough because it's not a perfect situation. Have all sorts of human error involved in that. But they've done a nice job so far tonight. Only one stoppage because of the clock in that first quarter. Here's Lucas. A shot wide right. Jackets control after they have some backup from Chamberlain. Chamberlain faked the pass to Tope. Kicked it over to Radek. Radek working against a double team. Lee with some good defense. Swing to Chamberlain. Chamberlain looks to create. Chamberlain on the drive with the left hand, a shot and a save. Logan McDermott Mostowi makes another save. Solis Porter controls, and she'll leg it up all the way near the midline. Porter's been manned up on Maddie Ray all night. It's been tough for the Yellow Jackets to get it to their top scorer. Blevins working still. Now up top. On the wing. Passes picked up off the ground. That's Sunday. Back inside. Sent away by Baratich on the inside. Great defense. Clearing pass from Hildreth finds its target. It's Baratich up the near side. Looking for Radek. Can't connect, but Radek picks up the ball off the turf. Here's Tope. In transition, Desbouvois finds the back of the net. Tope with an assist to Desbouvois, who scores. Jackets with a couple of goals in a row.
Goal, Baldwin Wallace by number 2, Avery Desbouvois, her first. Assisted by number 49, Lily Tope, her first.
Well, the Jackets' first 3 goals were unassisted. These past 2 have been. They've had some nice ball movement in this second quarter. They've scored 5 times on 13 shots so far. And they find themselves up 2 goals, 11:04 remaining in this second quarter. Was Lily Tope's first career collegiate assist. The freshman picked up a goal, I want to say in the contest against Center. Jackets throw the draw out here on the near side. Desbouvois all the way over to grab it. And a quick pass to Lucas sets up a fast break for the Yellow Jackets. Oberlin still trying to lock off Maddie Ray. And a shot from Lucas is saved by McDermott Mostowy. A great clearing pass from Mostowy. He's already picked up quite a few saves in this one. Pass up to Payne. Now inside and a score. Escobedo finds the back of the net, puts one past Hildreth. That's Alexis Escobedo's first goal of the season.
Alexis Escobedo, unassisted on the play.
It's the freshman's first collegiate goal as well. Hailing from Scottsdale, Arizona, this Oberlin program always bringing in talent from across the country. Not too many Ohio locations on this roster. All sorts of different states coming into Oberlin. Now Maddie Ray comes up from her usual attack spot to take the draw, giving Desbouvois a break. But Maddie Ray has not been able to get the ball. They've been locking her off. They don't want the leading Jacket goal scorer to get involved. She scored 6 goals in the first time out. And the draw is controlled by Ellie Jensen. Here's Inhofe. Was looking for a teammate, but a foul's called. 10 minutes, 5 seconds to play in this second quarter. Shima Bukuro will have it when things start up again. 80 seconds on the shot clock. Some miscommunication from the referees trying to get this one right. came inside the 8 meter, so this will be a free position. For Shima Bukuro, who shoots and scores. That's Emily Shimabukuro's second goal of the night.
Goal Oberlin by number 35, Emily Shimabukuro. Her second, unassisted on the play.
Back to a tie game, 5-all. Maddie Ray back out there for the draw against Ellie Jensen. Ground ball being fought for and controlled by Maya Blevins. Oberlin will have possession here. Under 10 minutes to play in the half. Hildreth tipped away the pass out of bounds. They're going to say it went off Oberlin. Great work to come out of the cage and make a play on that pass by Ashley Hildreth. Smart veteran play from her. Tried to get it to Poland, but Poland lost it. It was a tough pass to handle. Here's Sunday. Trying to get it over, and she does so. Shimabukuro with the hat trick, and Oberlin finds the lead here in the second quarter. Jacket defense will talk this one over.
Goal Yeoman by number 35, Emily Shimabukuro. Her third.
I think we're also going to see a timeout.
Timeout, Baldwin Wallace.
BW calls it, and we'll take one as well. We'll be right back on BWYellowJackets.com. Welcome back in after the timeout. 6-5 the score. Oberlin College leads BW. And Desbouvois able to control the draw. Sends it to Martin. Martin on the drive with the right hand. Inside. Checked away. Kayla Wilson had the check on Tara Martin. Going to call a foul. I want to say that they're going to call that she held her stick down. Tara Martin yet to score in this season. Everything set and ready to go. And Martin backs it out. Radek with a little flip. Off to Martin. Inside to Chamberlain, and she can't score. Another save from Logan McDermott Mostowee. Oberlin trying to work it up the sideline. Desbouvois tips it away. Ball on the turf, picked up by Oberlin. Sunday with it. Flips it over to Shimbukuro, who has a hat trick in this one in the first half. A pass inside. Payne sent away by some nice jacket defense. Another pass inside. Finds Sunday and a kick save by Hildreth with the right foot. Barely kicked that right foot out there to pick it up out of the bottom right corner. Oberlin still has another shot at it here, though. Pass inside again. And, wow, it would have been a crafty finish if Blevins would have put it past Hildreth, but Hildreth saw it all the way. Another save from Ashley, who gets it to Baratic. Now to Rennick Mellon. Freshman over to another freshman. Lily Tope with it. Back to Radek. Jacket offense swings it around behind the cage. Miklos on the wing. Defense closing in on Tara Martin, but she'll drive. Open space and saved. Oberlin with another save. Jackets get it back. Here's Radek, splits the double team, able to save the possession. Splits another strong defensive effort from Caroline Lee. Jackets still hold the possession. 50 seconds left on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. Off to Miklos. Back to Radek. Jackets moving it around smoothly. Radek looking for another goal. Can't find it. It's been a nice solid possession here for the Jackets with some good ball movement, but yet to find the back of the net. Radek will get it at the top of the inside circle. Radek, a shot and a score. Bounces it past Mostowee. Radek finds her second goal of the contest and ties it up at 6.
Goal, Baldwin Wallace by number 10, Caitlin Radek, her second, unassisted on the play.
That's Radek's 5th goal on the season. Now we're tied with 6 minutes, 7 seconds to play in this first half. Both goalies around 50% save percentage, although McDermott Mostowee has seen more shots. 6 saves on the day for McDermott Mostowee. Desbouvois working against Jensen at the center circle. Picks up the ground ball off the draw, sends it to Lucas, and the Jackets control possession here late in the second quarter. Lily Tope with it. Now over to Tara Martin. They're going to run Maddie Ray all the way up top to sub in Lexi O'Neill off the sideline. Tope working on the inside, scores it. They're going to count the goal. Lily Tope finds her second of the contest. Second point of the contest, that is. First goal of the contest from Tope. That goal unassisted. Got to sit down and talk with Nicole Shoger about this team earlier last week, and she talked about how the youth is so strong and what they're doing has really translated all around, and learning from some of the upperclassmen leaders that they have. She feels like they have something nice building this season, and they now have a lead at the end of this second quarter. 7-6 is the score, 5:28 remaining in the half. Desbouvois sends it backwards to Deanna Lucas, who controls. Here on the near side. Makes a hesitation move and gets away from Porter. O'Neal with it. Now to me close up top. Over to Lily Tope, who just scored. Another shot for Tope, but saved by the keeper. Picked up off the ground by Wilson, and here comes Oberlin the other way. They move it up to Shima Bukuro, who's had a nice game for herself. And Rennick Mellon sends her to the turf. They're going to pull out the yellow card for her, send her to the box, and a man-up opportunity. Pass inside. Inhofe kicked it back out. Up top with Jensen. Tried to find Shima Bukuro, but Lucas is there for the ground ball. Nice pass up to Tope, and an easy clear for the Yellow Jackets. A 3-on-3 break. Here's Tope working in some space with the right hand. Shot. Save from Oberlin. Logan McDermott Mostowi. Oberlin able to get the clear across the midline. Sunday reverses the field, sends a pass on over to Escobedo. Escobedo switches hands. Inside, lost it. They're going to call a foul on the inside. Oberlin gets it back. 3 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the half. Alexis Escobedo with the ball in her cross. Driving, scores. Alexis Escobedo finds her second goal of the day, tying the game at 7.
Goal Oberlin by number 9, Alexis Escobedo, her second, unassisted on the play.
How about McDermott Mostowi? 10 saves already early on in this first half. It's really been what's held Oberlin in this game. BW's taken 7 more shots than Oberlin with 21. But Oberlin able to respond. 7-7 the score. Shima Bukuro working against Desbouvois at the draw. Lucas picks up the ground ball and is battered around by Porter. And they bring out the yellow card for Porter. 7-on-6 coming. O'Neal behind the cage, over to Tope. On the wing with Lucas. Tried to press the issue, now passes it inside. Desbouvois can't score it. I think it dribbled off an Oberlin defender. Not sure if that's going to go down as a save. But Wilson in transition. Oberlin moving it up. Another connecting pass finds Payne. Payne slows it down on the near side. Stoppage in play. It was either offsides or too many out there for Oberlin. They're still down one. But I think we're even. Hildreth controls behind the cage. Nice clearing pass finds a wide open Taylor Miklos. Over to Tara Martin. Martin tried to get past Coles, but a foul's called on her. On the drive. Jackets will back it out behind the cage with Taylor Miklos. Now to O'Neal. Jackets moving it around. Here's Chamberlain looking to create. Sent away inside by the Oberlin defense. Ground ball out there to be had. Picked up by the Yo woman. O'Neal trying to track down the break. Lee able to get it over to Shimabukuro, who finds Payne. Payne pass inside. Shimabukuro sent away. Pass was tipped by Lucas. Hildreth comes out the net. Jackets on the move now. Over the midline. Now to Chamberlain. Jackets continue to move it around. Pass redirected up top with Lucas. Inside to Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the left hand. Shot saved. It was going wide of the net. And the pass by McDermott Mostui picked up by Oberlin on the break. Shimabukuro moves it forward inside the 20 now with Sunday. Sunday quick pass back inside. Shot came from Korn. It was too high. 3 seconds left on the clock. It's not going to stop. And it's going to wind all the way down to the end of the first half. And it's a tie game at the end of 2 quarters. 7-7 the score. It was ended by a back-and-forth run from both teams, but Oberlin scored 3 unanswered goals in the second quarter to keep things going. And BW fought back with a goal from Radek at 6 minutes to end that run. And the last goal of the half scored by Alexis Escobedo, and that tied things at 7. That's where we'll start off in the third quarter. Thanks for joining us in this first half, but come right back for second half action of this tie game here in a moment. We'll be right back after halftime at bwyellowjackets.com. Oberlin on the break. Sent it out of bounds. 8 minutes, 30 seconds to play here in this third quarter. Oberlin leads 8-7 still. Jackets turn it over in their own end. Quick pass ahead. And another goal. Shima Bukuro able to find the back of the net again. It's her fourth goal of the game. Had a hat trick in the first half.
Emily Shima Bukuro, her fourth, unassisted on the play.
You always got to have a couple of players that you're confident in finishing every single shot. Shima Bukuro has been the one Oberlin's been most confident in getting the ball inside to today. Some just have the talent to finish inside, others don't, and Shima Bukuro has really shown her ability today. She'll come all the way back up for another draw. It's a sophomore out of Maryland. Scored 6 goals in her freshman season action in 2021. Having a career day today. It's a 2-goal deficit for the Jackets. They're going to try to break into that here on this possession. Lucas controls. Over to O'Neal, who lost it. And rolls all the way out of bounds. A turnover for the Jackets. Oberlin on the break. A drive and a pass. Oh, off the net. Off the top of the pipe and all the way down outside of the net. No goal. It was Sunday who took the shot on the doorstep. Hildreth is really lucky that one did not go in. Hildreth able to get it off to Baratic on that far side, who turns it over. Inhofe back up to Sunday. Oberlin attacking again on the break. A shot and a score. Corin finds the back of the net, puts one past Hildreth in this third quarter. It's a 3-goal Oberlin lead. They're on quite the run here. 4 unanswered goals. Continuing on from that first half, Escobedo ended the scoring with 3 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the second half, and they've scored every single second half goal from here. BW yet to respond here. Looking to do it now. 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Jackets have been great at the starting circle. 13 draw controls to Oberlin's 5. They've also outshot Oberlin 25-19. Oberlin's just scoring on their opportunities, and a lot of their opportunities have been close to the net. Shima Bukuro inside to Sunday, who scores. An assisted goal for Oberlin scored by Izzy Sunday. The assist came from Shima Bukuro, who is having a career night to remember.
Goal Yeoman by number 15, Izzy Sunday. Her first, assisted by number 35, Emily Shima Bukuro.
It's been a strong start from Oberlin to this second half. Couple of assisted goals, couple of unassisted goals. Jackets got to find a way on defense here in this second half. Procedure on the draw. That will be on Shima Bukaro. Desbouvois controls for the Jackets. Over to Maddie Ray. Maddie Ray working inside. Porter has not left Maddie Ray as soon as she steps on the field. And from what you've seen from Solis Porter today, she's got some speed on the clear. And that definitely helps defending a great offensive player like Maddie Ray. Here's Radek up top. Working with the right hand. Swings to Lucas underneath GLE on the island. The swing to O'Neal. 6 minutes to play in the third quarter. Jackets yet to find the back of the net in the second half. Dodge there from Tara Martin. Draws a foul. She'll get an opportunity with some space. Trying to cut into this 4-goal deficit. The drive. Martin off the pipe. Recovered by the Jackets. Chamberlain gets it right off the pipe. Back to O'Neal. Behind the cage. A drive and lost it. Alexis O'Neal had a chance there, sent away by the Oberlin defense. They'd been doing a great job on the inside in this second half. Yet to let up a goal. Here's Porter. Showing you some speed on that far side. Maddie Ray takes it away from her. Great work and great hustle from Ray. Jackets moving it up on the break. Past the 40. Makes a connecting pass. That's Lauren Comack. Up to Tara Martin. Martin over to Maddie Ray. Ray tries to find Desbouvois inside, but tipped away by the keeper. Ferrantelli makes a great play and gets it off for the clear as well. Here comes Oberlin. Rain that was coming down stopped, so the field's a bit slick. Team seemed to be handling that particularly well. Here's Jackman on the drive. The flip pass over to Corin. And a foul on the Jackets. An opportunity for Audrey Corin. And a nice save at the doorstep. Hildreth closes the door on that one. Here comes Martin on the break. Jensen tracks her down. And an errant pass going to dribble out of bounds. Martin was looking for Desbouvois, but couldn't connect. Oberlin able to get it over the midline. Jackman controls. Working on Lucas. Runs behind the cage and rolls. Finds some space and scores. Jackman, count it. It's going to go down as an unassisted goal for Riley Jackman, her first of the game. Senior finds the back of the net.
Her first unassisted on the play.
Jackman with a nice roll dodge behind the cage. Quick shot, got past Hildreth. It's now a 5-goal lead for Oberlin. Maddie Ray to draw against Emily Shimabukuro. Ray tips it to herself. Lots of space to work with. Maddie Ray on the break. Past the 15. Backs it out. Jackets desperate for some offense here in this third quarter. Yet to score. Behind the cage with Chamberlain. Now off to Martin. Over to Chamberlain. Chamberlain works a drive. Left-handed pass off to Lucas. A flip to Maddie Ray. Ray looking to get involved in the scoring. Shot wide left. Chamberlain's there for the backup. About 2 minutes and change to play here in this third quarter. Over to Lucas. Almost lost the pass. On the drive in a save. Sophia Ferrantelli coming up big in the second half. They get it off to Shimabukuro. Shimabukuro sends a rocket of a pass out of bounds. Was looking for Bronstein. Nadal finds Baratic. Working on Sunday. Now back to Nadal and sent out of bounds. Hildreth turns it over. Jackets unable to clear it. Another Oberlin offensive possession. It's Jackman on the far side. Able to get it off. Oberlin will swing it around behind the cage with Sunday. Over to Corin. Corin working with a screen. Oberlin continuing to move it around. Almost lost it, but Mills picked it up off the turf. A foul is called. Free position now for Mills. Mills already with a goal in this one. Scored the first Oberlin goal and now scores again. Oberlin College pouring it on.
Goal, Yo Women by number 24, Lauren Mills, her second, unassisted on the play.
The Yo Women have scored 6 unanswered goals. And that Oberlin bench is pretty excited about what they've brought to the table today. 45 seconds left on the third quarter clock. And this is going to be a third quarter that BW's not going to want to think about. Couldn't find the back of the net. And couldn't play much defense here in this quarter either, as rain continues to fall down. Picked up by Blevins. Here comes Oberlin again. Inside, a pass tipped away. Corn had a chance at the top of the crease. Couldn't finish it. Say it was sent out of bounds by Oberlin. Jackets will have it. Hildreth just sends it up. 20 seconds left on the third quarter clock. Here's Rennick Mellon, the freshman, looking to make something happen at the end of this third quarter. Shot went straight down into the turf, out of bounds. Jackets have it with 10 seconds left. It's a rolling clock. Maddie Ray with it, 5 seconds to play. Gotta attack here. Ray's shot is wide of the net, wide left. And the Jackets can't score at the end of the third quarter. Oberlin leads it by 6, 13-7. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter action of this one right here on BWYellowJackets.com. Don't go anywhere. Well, we have this break in the action. The BW Athletic Department would like to thank its supporters: Cleveland Clinic Sports Medicine, BSN Sports, and Nike, Barron's Bus Line, Chuck Rotuno, OEC Connection LLC, Dan Andrews, and Olympic Forest Products, and the Medical Mutual of Ohio, and the Oswald Company. Thank you to all our supporters here at BW Athletics. You make great things happen like this broadcast and this game happen today. Jackets down 6 at the top of the fourth quarter. It was all Oberlin in that third quarter. They scored 6 unanswered third quarter goals to make it 7 unanswered after they scored the last goal of the first half. Jackets looking to turn things around in this third quarter. They've been great at the draw, 15-7 there. But the turnovers have added up as of late. Oberlin started out with a whole bunch of turnovers and a whole bunch of chaos, able to corral things in, made it happen in the third quarter. BW out of sorts in that third quarter, turned it over a bit, 16-13 overall in turnovers, 30-24 in shots. 22 of BW's have been on goal, 20 of Oberlin's have been on goal, and Ferrantelli has not let one past her in this second half after she came in off the bench. Desbouvois will work against Shimabukuro. Sends it back to Radek, who gets it off the bounce. Over to O'Neal. Maddie Ray behind the cage. Yet to get involved in the scoring, the Jackets' leading scorer. Oberlin has locked her off with Solis Porter all night, and they do not want Maddie Ray working in any type of space or touching the ball whatsoever. It's been a strategy that the Yellow Jacket women have faced in past couple of years. Coach Sugar said that they want to emphasize working other girls other than Maddie Ray, but loves what Maddie Ray does. They want to get her involved so they don't have to lock her off like this. But Oberlin's strategy has been clear. They want Maddie Ray to be locked off, and Porter has done great on the defensive end. Did it again there, and Maddie Ray with the push in the back. Got a feeling a card's going to come out here, and it does. A yellow card on Maddie Ray for the hit in the back on Solis Porter. Porter sends it up to Wilson, and Wilson finds Inhofe. Oberlin on the break, tried to find Payne on the inside, but lost it. Hildreth able to slow things down. Now over to Baratic. Jackets trying to clear it over to Chamberlain. Can't do so. Wilson with it. Blevins tried to send it up to Inhofe, sent it out of bounds. Oberlin turnover. And here's Rennick Mellon on the near side. Mellon works all the way over to the far side. Able to find Comack. Now to Martin. Martin splits a double team. Radek looking around. Now behind the cage with O'Neal. Oberlin working with an extra player. Maddie Ray picked up the yellow card earlier. Still in the box. Jackets trying to kill the penalty. Now to O'Neal with some space in front of her. A shot and a save. Right off the leg of Ferrantelli. Oberlin able to pick it up. Now up to Jensen. Ellie Jensen in transition. Back to Shimabukuro. Now back to Jensen. Payne with it. On the wing. Working on Nadal. Hildreth tipped away the pass. They were looking for Shimabukuro on the inside again. It's been clear who they've been trying to get the ball to. Jackets sniff it out that time, but a foul's going to be called on them. Referees are going to talk this one over. While that's happening, we'll give you an update around the league in women's lacrosse. A couple of finals already on this Wednesday night. Marietta beat Franciscan 15-7. Mount Union over Washington and Jefferson 20-8. And a score from Oberlin inside. It's scored by Audrey Corin. Oberlin has done a nice job close to the net finishing.
33, Audrey Corin, her fourth unassisted on the play.
Keeping you updated on more of those scores.
Play on Sunday, March 6th, when the team faces Haverford College of Pennsylvania for a non-conference match during the team's spring
Worcester
break.
taking on Otterbein. They're winning 17-10 in that one. Heidelberg losing to Westminster 6-11. Ohio Northern and Wittenberg still knotted at 5, nearing the end of the third quarter in that one. And Allegheny over John Carroll by 3. Around similar time as this one is. If you're kind of looking to see how the Jackets stack up against OAC competition, John Carroll won the OAC last year, and Allegheny College beat the BW women last week on Saturday by 7. They're now up on John Carroll by 3 goals. And a shot and a score. Blevins able to find the back of the net. Oberlin tacking on the goals here. 15-7 now the score. 11:25 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Maya Blevins, her first unassisted on the play. The men's tennis team opens the 2022 season on Sunday, March 6th against Gordon College of Massachusetts on their annual spring break trip to Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Jackets possession off the draw. They need to get involved in the scoring here in the second half. And Radek sends a pass out of bounds. The turnovers have been just too much to overcome. The Jackets retain possession there. Say it's tipped off an Oberlin player. Jackets working in a 6-on-6. Porter and Maddie Ray at the bottom of your left-hand screen. Here's Chamberlain on the drive, looking to score. Opens up the scoring in the second half for the Jackets at the top of this fourth quarter. 8-15 now the score. Chamberlain finds the net.
Goal, Yellow Jackets by number 6, Sid Chamberlain, her third, unassisted on the play.
It's a hat trick for Chamberlain. She leads the Jackets in scoring today with 3 goals. Behind her is Radek with 2. 3 other Jackets have a goal. Desbouvois has 1, Lucas has 1, and Lily Tope also has 1. But 4 goals apiece for Audrey Corin and Emily Shimabukuro. They've really starred for Oberlin tonight. Jackets trying to get back in it. Lucas controls the draw. Jackets working on offense. Desbouvois trying to fight away. Can't do so. Oberlin with some good defense on the ground ball. Payne on the break. Trying to make something happen. Slows it down. Yeoman holding for another possession. Dodge inside. And a nice check to poke the ball away by freshman Lauren Comack. Hildreth bounced one off Mellon's stick. Out of bounds. It's a Yellow Jacket turnover. Oberlin has it. Jackman on the near side. On the wing, Payne. Driving on 3 Jacket defenders. Kicks it off to Jackman. And it's tipped away by a Jacket defender inside. And Hildreth controls another BW stop here. Trying to cut into this big deficit here in the fourth quarter. Still some time to do so. Here's Desbouvois. Makes a move past Wilson. Finds a teammate in O'Neal. O'Neal working with the left hand. Now behind the cage with Chamberlain. Back to Desbouvois. Jackets just 1 goal in the second half. O'Neal moves it to Radek. Radek has 2 goals in the contest. Radek couldn't split the double team, but a foul's going to go on Oberlin. Jackets keep possession here on the near side. Caitlin Radek out of Olmsted Falls High School. Nearby product for this Jackets team. Here's Radek trying to get a hat trick. Does it. The Jackets answer with 2 goals of their own here in this fourth quarter. 6-goal game. 8:22 to go in the game. The Jackets showing some fight here late. Back-to-back goals 2 unassisted goals by the Jackets stopped a huge Oberlin run that started at the end of the second quarter. Jackets have been great at the draw, 18-8 there. And you think if they can get on a run and they're winning all these draws that this deficit is not too big. 8 minutes is a lot of time to cut into that deficit. Desbouvois will work against Shimabukuro at the X. Ball sent backwards and recovered by Solus Porter. Porter made it past a couple of checks from Lucas and clears it over for an Oberlin offensive possession. Bain working on Nadal, dangerously close to that boundary. Kicks it over to Jackman. Jackman with some space. She'll go to work and puts one into the top right corner. Defensive miscommunication from the Jackets springs Jackman open for a goal. Oberlin adds their 16th of the night.
Goal Yeowomen by number 8, Riley Jackman, her second, unassisted on the play.
So Oberlin responds to a 2-goal BW run with a goal of their own here in this fourth quarter. Under 8 minutes to play here at the George Finney Stadium. Trestle Field, if you're just joining us, 16-9 the score, excuse me. Jackets are down here to Oberlin College. Here's Shimabukuro, sent away by Lucas. A nice check on defense from the Jackets, trying to switch the field here. Desbouvois sends it open to a wide open Alexis O'Neill on the far side. The left-handed attackman swings it back to Desbouvois. Jackets settle a possession here. Behind the cage again with Chamberlain. Hat trick in the game for Chamberlain. Trying to get involved again. Back to a wide open Lucas, and it trickled off her stick. I don't think she got it fully, but it was a great idea from the Jackets on offense. Mellon working down the right alley. Stops. Kicks it inside to Miklos. Miklos with some space and a save from Ferrantelli. Jackets with all sorts of chances at the front of the net. Ground ball out there to be had, and Jackets recover it. Foul goes on Oberlin. Here's Mellon. Rennick Mellon backing down. A shot, a bouncer goes wide left and high. A strong move from Mellon sent Shimabukuro to the turf. Jackets retain possession. They'll go up to Mellon. She'll get a start outside the 8-meter. Mellon on the drive, and a score! Rennick Mellon scores her first collegiate goal. The Jackets are excited about that one. They pick up their 10th goal of the contest and make it a 6-goal game with just 6 minutes and 7 seconds to play. That goal comes unassisted. Two of the Jackets' 10 goals have been assisted. their ball movement on that possession looked much better. Had a rhythm, got some great looks, and they finally cashed one in. Still time to play with. They scored their first goal in 26 seconds at the beginning of this one. Desbouvois sends it up high. Lucas was pushed down, so the Jackets will control possession after that. Under 6 minutes to play. Lucas works it to Chamberlain at the top of the restraining box. Shot clock going to get reset. I don't think it started correctly. Chamberlain has it on that far side, though, at the 20. Swings it off to O'Neal at the 10. Back behind the cage. Desbouvois with it. Jackets trying to cut the Oberlin lead. Here's Lucas. Deanna Lucas works. Left-handed shot and a goal. Deanna Lucas scores.
Goal, Baldwin Wallace by number 7, Deanna Lucas. Her second, unassisted on the play.
16-11 now the score.
The women's softball team opens the 2022 season on Monday, March 7th against Salt Ross.
Lucas scores her second goal and adds a third point. Coach Sugar had great things to say about the young midfielder. Had a great freshman season. Already 6 goals on the season for Deanna Lucas. 5 minutes, 8 seconds to play. It's a 5-goal deficit. Jackets fighting back. Draw controlled by Radek. Runs into a hit and a foul. Jackets move it up. Desbouvois on the break. Over to O'Neal. Behind the cage with Chamberlain. Maddie Ray cuts to get open. And Chamberlain drives. Now moves it over to Lucas. Lucas inside to Miklos. And Miklos couldn't get a shot off. Oberlin controls off a ground ball. Oberlin on the move. Jackman with it. Behind the cage now, Oberlin controls. Working on Baratic is Sunday. .56 seconds remain on the shot clock here. Behind the cage with Patchin. The drive, shot goes off the pipe. Oberlin able to recover. It's a shot clock reset back to 60, but it didn't start. Now they wind it. Shima Bukuro with it up top. 4 goals in the game for her. Pass inside, and a shot and a score. Izzy Sunday scores Oberlin's 17th goal of the contest. With 3:26 to play, Oberlin stops a 2-goal BW run.
Goal Yeowomen by number 15, Izzy Sunday. Her second, assisted by number 35, Emily Shima Bukuro.
although it's going to look like it hasn't been Hildreth's night statistically, with a 33% save percentage, I would say a lot of the shots that she's faced have been inside, and the Jackets' defense has let up some easy ones, making Hildreth's stats maybe not look so good. She made a couple of great saves in that first half, but a lot of open doorstep shots for Oberlin here in this second half. Here's Chamberlain. Back with Maddie Ray behind the net. Over to O'Neill. Now to Lucas. Shots deflected. Jackets get it back off the deflection. Here's Maddie Ray trying to get involved in the scoring. Shot and a score. Maddie Ray finds the back of the net with 2:46 remaining in the fourth. Still a 5-goal deficit for the Yellow Jackets.
Maddie Ray, her first, unassisted on the play.
Still showing some fight in this one. That was their 40th shot, and it finds the back of the net. Oberlin had played Maddie Ray locked off most of the game, having Solis Porter watch her one-on-one. Didn't want to get her involved, and it was a great strategy for Oberlin as they limit her to just 1 goal. She scored 6 against center in their first contest. Oberlin picks up the start out of bounds. Escobedo with it. Now to Abigail Patchen behind the cage, working on Reddick Mellon. Corrin with it up top. A drive and a score. Audrey Corrin adds another goal for the Yeowomen. 18-12 now the score. 2 minutes, 4 seconds to play.
Goal Oberlin by number 33, Audrey Corrin, her 5th, unassisted on the play.
Oberlin controls on another draw. Here's Corrin. Pass off to Jackman. Jackman working on Nadal. Sends an errant pass, and the Jackets can't recover that one. Oberlin with another ground ball. Corrin with it. Back to Alexis Escobedo, and a collision between Escobedo and Lucas. They're going to give Escobedo the advantage. A roll, a shot, sent wide. Covered by Oberlin, another chance at it. Under 2 minutes to play, almost a minute left on the clock. Looks like Oberlin's going to pick up their first win of the season here against BW to move to 1-0, and BW is going to move back to 1-2. They head to Colorado College for 2 tough games against RPI and Colorado College, 2 typically good lacrosse programs. But you learn a lot about your teammates, a lot about your team on those spring break trips here in the spring season. Always some memorable memories on those trips. .20 seconds to play. Lucas picks it up off the turf. One last fast break for the Yellow Jackets. Lucas works inside with the left hand, pass to Chamberlain, and Chamberlain's hit hard. 4 seconds to play. Chamberlain has it at the top of the key. And she's sent away by the Oberlin defense. And the clock's going to dribble all the way down to 0-0. Oberlin College picks up a win here on the road against BW. 18-12.
The final score of tonight's contest,
Oberlin moves to 1-0, and BW moves back to 1-2. Taking a look at the statistical leaders, Audrey Corin led the game in goals with 5. And Sid Chamberlain and Caitlin Radek had 3 goals apiece for BW to lead them. Ashley Hildreth faced 33 shots and was able to save 8 of them. Only let in 18 goals, but the Jackets fall here in this non-conference contest. They're 3rd in a row at home. They go 1-2 on this 3-game home stretch and now head on the road. The next time that you will see them is going to be after spring break. It's going to be in a week or 2. Just want to pull that game up for you. But lots of games happening around the OAC in women's lacrosse. Allegheny finishes up a win against John Carroll. It's going to be a big score that this BW team looks at to measuring stick their team against the OAC. Played a similar game against the Allegheny Gators. Both teams lost, and John Carroll moves to 0-2. Next time the Jackets will be at home is Saturday, March 9th against Calvin. It's the next time you'll see them at 1 p.m. here inside the George Finney Stadium. Thank you for joining me tonight on this journey. Oberlin wins 18-12 against BW here at home in women's lacrosse. For Luke, for myself and everybody at the BW Athletic Department, thank you for enjoying this coverage of BW Athletics on bwyellowjackets.com. Enjoy your night and stay safe out there.